Okay, I'm going to fit the GPS into the tail. Now, the GPS has actually got shrink wrap on it, or heat shrink on it. So to actually get it to fit into the tail properly, you actually just need to, with a heat torch, some sort of, or a hairdryer or something, you just need to just warm that shrink up a bit to make it a bit more flexible, and then squeeze it through the tail. Okay, just a little bit of heat, just enough to just get that flex moving, and that lets you get the GPS firmly set into the tail. Then I'm just going to use a screwdriver to poke holes through, ouch, my finger, only kidding, through the shrink wrap on the 3 mount holes. One cool thing I'm just noticing is the LEDs actually come through these holes in the plate. Nice work, Quinton. Okay, so now I'm going to be sitting a battery underneath here sometimes. I'll be sliding a battery in under there. So because of that, I'm going to get my nylon screws that come with this, and I'm actually going to insert them from the underside so that I've got the nylon heads rather than the potentially sharp tips of the screws, so I'll end up with the nuts on the top. So I'll go away and do that. And then this thing's ready to fly. Thing to remember with this is that you can actually build it in lots of different configurations. You can change the spacing with or without the Mobius mount. I haven't got the mount on yet. With or without the FPV. I've got to say the new FPV transmitter is really cute. But basically you build this how you want to build this. This is, it's not just a one way to build it. I've built it, put it together the way I've put it together, but that doesn't mean you have to follow these instructions the way I have. Okay, so final step. I've done a handmaiden. I found I didn't need to do the an ESC endpoint program. Teach the ESCs the curve. They all started very nicely when I just hit the throttle, so haven't had to worry about that. You may need to. I'm going to do a video later on specifically on how to do the throttle curve for the Simon K ESCs, because there's also some big ones for larger airframes as well, so I'll do that as a separate video. So basically I'm all ready to go. Last step is I've got to fit the props. Now you can just take, these are the 6x4.5s that come with the kit, and they will just go straight on to the motors, but what I've found is they do sit a little low. So what I've done is I've already done 2 props, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the 5mm spacer out of that comes with the props, off its little thing, and pop that into the prop. It's a very tight fit, so it's actually easier if you set it on the bench and use the back of a screwdriver to pop it in, making sure it's level. Cool. And I've got one more prop to do, so I'll grab that adapter, pop that in. Cool. Now to fit the props, remembering your prop direction, for that you should consult the product page. The Air product page shows you the prop directions, as does the Knife product page. I'm going to pop my prop on, grab my nut, and I grab a spanner. In this case I've got a little shifter, and tighten it up. Now it's a bit hard to tighten because it is actually a nylock nut. Okay, so you do have to sort of force it on. I'm just grabbing the motor bell while I'm doing it, and that's snug, and that's that prop ready to go. So I'm going to fit up the other 3 props, and she's ready for a maiden. Catch you guys later.